Today's episode is brought to you by the letter F.
Hi again. I'm on my way to our off-grid home that we like to call the Fallout Shelter. It's a 2-story red steel construction, metal roof and siding building out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to be living there for the next little while as there's plenty to do. I've got the grounds to maintain, I've got a garden to get started, and construction on the inside is ongoing. We've framed up most of the first floor. I've just got a little bit of that left to go, and then we can get on the trusses for the second floor. And as always, I'll be following up with the bees and see how they're doing. And here we are at the Fallout Shelter. The first thing I gotta do is clean these solar panels. It's that time of year where that yellow pollen gets all over everything, and this is really nasty. It's got to be cutting down the efficiency, so let's get it clean. That should be much better. Time to fill the bird feeder. Now it's time to mow. Time to rehang one of my swarm traps. Gonna put it on this post here right next to a long tree line, open field behind me. And we're gonna first put this French cleat up here, but since we're in America, I'm gonna call it an American cleat. Alright. Inside, I've rebaited with some lemongrass oil, and because of the mess that happened last time, I put a different frame in here. These are 5 frames I made with fishing line in between, and it's just blank, no board, because last time the bees decided to build their honeycomb off the bottom of the board, making it impossible to put it into the hive without tearing it up. So this time hopefully they start building from the top like they're supposed to. Gonna screw the lid down tight. And that's all there is to it. Come on, bees. This is the overwintered garden. Some of the patches have been covered by plastic and tarps and sheet metal, different things to keep the weeds down. But it's spring, time to uncover all this and start getting the ground ready for planting. Looking rough, got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna start with putting some yams over here. I got this old trampoline frame that I reconfigured into a horseshoe shape and put some string around the top, some lines down the sides for some trellising. And around the horseshoe side, I'm gonna plant all the yams. I'm no professional gardener, but I stayed in a hotel once. Time to plant some maize. Need a better tool. Oops, made a mess. One row down. Now I'm going to plant various potatoes. I'm making some foundationless frames to go in my beehive swarm traps because I put the wrong kind in last time and had a disaster. So this is how they're made. These little pieces of wood I'm gluing in here give the bees something to start their honeycomb on, so it'll attach to the frame and stay in place. The last time they built off the bottom of the frames and it was a big mess. These clamps hold them pretty well till the glue dries. Just not liking the way that one fits in there. That ought to do it. These fit a little better. I can just beat them into place. They'll stay. They'll stay in that groove tight without clamps until that glue dries. So next I take the top and bottom here, put some sides on it. I glue them in place and I put a little tack nail to hold it, making sure it's nice and square. And the last part is to put some fishing line in here. I've drilled a couple of holes in the ends here to feed the line through, both ends. So I go down one way and back up the other. And out the other end where I tie the two ends together as tight as I can get them. that is it. It's finished. It's got the little wires in here so that as the bees build their honeycomb down, they'll build it right over this string, and it'll give it extra strength so it won't fall out all the way to the bottom where it'll attach here. That's it. Just got to keep making these until I can fill up all my swarm traps and get them out.